This is Jim Beaver, voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series, introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on Iracing. Game on!
Welcome, race fans, here as we have a special event, different night here. We're going to be racing with Area 51 at Texas Motor Speedway. Normally we do this on Thursday night, but with the holidays and everything going on, the league decided to run this race here today, and then tomorrow we will finish out their season at Daytona at 9 o'clock Eastern here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night to see the final race and see who wins the championship for this season here with Area 51. And little note for today is after this race, they will be broadcasted over by Burnt Rubber Racing. They will be live there, I believe at 9 o'clock over there for, I believe, their last race for the Super Speedway Series until we get ready for the 2020 season. So, but until then, I am going to be accompanied here with Zach Hall and Brian Johnson. So how you guys doing out there tonight?
Hey, we're doing pretty good. It is the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little early.
Yeah, doing pretty good here on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, well, we don't have real racing going on, so you know what? We'll just have racing going on here, right, guys?
Right.
might as well. But hey, we're down here at a good old home of Texas here. Wow, this is going to be a fun race. They're starting to pack the cars in here. I was explaining to the viewers out there that we have a little bit of a different stuff going on here, today. As you can tell, we're not going to be live Thursday night. We're taking care of today's race, and then we'll be live again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern to finish out the season of the makeup race of their Daytona. But until we make it to that race, we got to first complete this race. So what are we looking at here tonight out here?
Well, we got, so we're at Texas Motor Speedway. This is, to be about 3:42 in the afternoon on April 1st, sim time. We got a track temp of 95 degrees, so kind of cool. So these cars, I think, are going to be fairly balanced, maybe a tad bit tight. But, at Texas, it's one of my favorite, as some people would call it, a cookie cutter track. But definitely there's a few things you can do here that are a bit different than other places. Sometimes you can make a wide arc work, and then sometimes you can make a shallow entry work. You can drive it like Atlanta, or you can drive it like Charlotte. So it's got some options, and I think it's going to be a good race. It's a smaller field this afternoon, but I think the racing will still be really, really good for, let's see, we got 100 laps. So, 100 laps of some really good racing.
Definitely, yeah. It's going to be some very tight racing at the beginning of these runs here with this package we have. As we've been talking about this for pretty much the whole 2019 year here. But it's going to be wild. It should tend to space out. This track will space out a little bit. Dirtier does definitely come to effect. Following the person behind is not going to be the easiest to get around them. You're going to have to be considerably quicker, which the draft does help down these back straightaways, but that corner, it just hurts you so much following another car. So let's see how these guys play through that. But like the cool temperatures, I think that'll play into this package even more. This package really likes the cooler temperatures and having the higher grip level.
Yeah, and not only do we have cooler temperatures, but it's also kind of cloudy out there as well. So the track temp shouldn't climb much as it is. It's mostly cloudy, so the track temp should stay pretty stagnant there. Maybe once we get all the cars running together during the race, track temp might come up a couple degrees. But like you said, Zach, this package does really like a colder track. when it comes to some really close and really action-packed racing here.
Definitely does. Definitely does. Yeah, I'm trying to do some math for the fuel. These guys do run at a 70% load here, so
Yeah, I'd reckon somewhere maybe upper 20s, low 30s. Somewhere between 28 32. Maybe it's maybe a bit more.
Let's see here.
All right. Well, while he's figuring out the math here for us tonight, or this afternoon, dang it. So used to saying nighttime. We're going to quick run through our sponsorships here tonight. We got three awesome sponsors here at Freaky Fast. The first one I want to give a shout out to the Ford Entertainment Group, or known as FEGPC. Their mission is to get you into a driving sim of your choice. It could be iRacing, which we well recommend, but it could be R Factor, R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa, Race Room Experience, I think it's called. Any title out there. They also offer, your PC can play any other games, like the new Call of Duty, and also comes pre-clocked, already done, taken care of. All you gotta do is plug it in and go play your game. But after you get everything installed, Brian's got something for you to put on your web browser and sign up for. What do you got going on there, Brian?
Yeah, you go visit ipitting.com and you set yourself up with, a driver profile. First an account for free, and do driver profile, pick all sorts of series that you like to do. It'll pull up all sorts of data from those specific series and from all the series put together. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, you do that for yourself, and then you can do something for your team as well, and create a iRacing series board for your team that provides all your teammates with clear vision of every bit of data they need, from schedules, results, championship points, standings, and much, much more. Also very easy to post to Twitter and Facebook with iPitting, as well as streaming to Twitch. And if you're fortunate enough, you might even be featured on their iPitting homepage. So go check out iPitting at ipitting.com and tell them Freaky Fast sent you.
Yeah, one of our other great sponsors here tonight is the Dirty Air Podcast, and you can always check them out on Facebook Live at Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. It's a sim racing and motorsports podcast, so if you enjoy podcasts and you like racing, definitely check that out. As I said, on Wednesday nights live on Facebook at 9 o'clock Eastern, but you can also check out all their other episodes on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. So remember, check out the Dirty Air Podcast at Dirty Air Podcast on Twitter and Facebook.
All right, and that's our afternoon sponsors here tonight at Freaky Fast. I remembered to say it correctly, but well, we're down to 12 minutes to go here. We did start the stream a little bit earlier than what we normally do, so we do got a couple things to talk about here. In qualifying, guys, the cars look really, really good out there, and nice, stable, and nice and clean so far. The track looks like.
Yeah, I mean, again, with a cookie cutter track like this, with this package, you have so much downforce. It's pretty much a flat foot around for a couple laps. I think in qualifying, we'll see second lap speed faster than the first laps. And, my guess would be, especially with these cooler temps, you probably wouldn't even have to lift for, maybe 5, 6, even 7 or 8 laps. Watching Josh Cully, he is lifting a little bit, but he's on his 21st lap in practice. So, even after 21 laps, he's, maybe out of the gas for a second. So tons of grip out there. Qualifying time should be pretty close.
Yeah, qualifying time should be very, very close. Expecting not much difference there for sure. It's just going to come down to, in that race, like you said, it's very marginal how much throttle that you have to actually lift late into the run, but it's all about precision and who can do that the best, and who can roll with the most speed and keep that speed up on exits. So it's just good old racing here. We'll have to see who come out on top. Of course, as we got about 16 minutes till green flag. So
Yeah.
definitely, if you want to get you some beverages or something like that to enjoy this race and watch, I would definitely take this time to get ready, because this race is going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be interesting also to see how these clouds work here tonight with the mostly cloudy weather.
Yeah, no, on the front stretch right now, we got some sunlight. I think sunlight might be kind of hard to come by, but I think when it does come out, it's going to bring a significant change. And compound that with the dirty air, I think it might catch some of these guys off guard on the exits of the corners if the turn 2 and turn 4 get some sunlight on them for a few laps and heat up. It might they will lose grip, and it might lead to some trouble for some guys.
Right. Yeah, I would. This is our, like I said, tomorrow night will be our last race as a makeup race for Daytona. So this was supposed to be the finale here. Don't really know much about the points.
I'll have to get that stuff tonight and get it ready for tomorrow night, so we know who's battling for the championship. So I do apologize for that, but. We've got some special stuff coming up in the 2020 season here. If anybody doesn't know, we signed on here at Freaky Fast with Area 51 for the 2020 season, which I'm allowed to announce now and let everybody know that we will be live with these guys on Tuesday night with their Indy cars, and then Wednesday night with their trucks. Thursday night here with Brian and Zach will be with Freaky Fast here on Thursday nights in their Gen 6, and then we'll also be live here at Freaky Fast on Sunday night with their Super Speedway series. So make sure you come over, hit that like button, share button, follow button, and let us know anything you want to see changed or anything going on. We also have a new theme that's going to be made for the 2020 season, so we have a lot of things going on for after the New Year's, after we make it through, this nice holiday.
It's really good, I think, for Freaky Fast to find a really nice solid home, especially with a league like Area 51 where they run very different things every night, and to be able to show that to everybody, and have it all in one place. I think that's a really nice thing to have.
Yeah,
definitely is.
Yeah, the only thing I have to learn is the Indy cars. I don't know much about the Indy cars, but I'll learn them.
Yeah, I haven't even bought the new one yet. I messed around with the older one a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the new one too. Yeah.
It's obviously it's a very different car than these cars here tonight. They're about half the weight.
Yeah,
Look completely different. But there's a few similarities. One of that being dirty air. I know I attempted to run an Indy 500 a couple years ago, and the dirty air is pretty close to how they feel in these cars. At least what it was back then. And I think running that Indy car a little bit kind of helped me with this stock car, with this package a little bit, just trying to manage that. I mean, it has almost a exact feel. It feels exactly the same. But yeah, it's going to be fun learning that Indy car and just watching it. I hadn't watched any IndyCar racing in a while.
Yeah, I've been watching these guys here on the Indy cars over that of Burnt Rubber Racing broadcasting network that they had this winter season with them, and whew, man, it's a problem is you got these open wheels as it is, and man, you gotta be so careful out there. You can't run like these cars. You're so used to just running side by side by somebody, and if you door them by accident, oh well, you get a little bit of damage, on the car. But those things, man, forget it. Them tires hit, you're going for a ride, and it just doesn't shoot them, man. They go to outer space, like Zach likes to say here.
Yeah, and these stock cars, if you're on the inside of somebody and go into a corner a little bit hot, you can get away with it if you rub doors a little bit, but those, yeah, you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, and with being an internet-based game yet too, you got your network, you got your lag, you got your a whole bunch of different factors that go into. So some of the drivers might even be clear of everybody, but all of a sudden, bloop, there it goes, and that car just goes flying. And the speeds they run. Oh my God, it's like,
Oh yeah.
oh man, that's got to just work. Even in real life, they do that, and whew, man, I mean, you got to give the Indy car people or whatever the car you guys know more about than I do some props on the new car that they came out with compared to the last car, for the safety reasons.
Yeah, a lot of safety innovations going on in the open wheel part of the world. F1, they got their Halo, and then with Indy car, they're trying something with some sort of windscreen F-19 or whatever, some sort of jet fighter pilot cockpit looking thing.
It's the Red Bull Aero screen.
The Aero screen, that's what it's called. But yeah, when I was at the Hall of Fame a few weeks ago, and Tony Stewart was there, and he was talking about the different speeds he was going in different cars, and he said in the Indy car, the fastest speed he went in an Indy car was 230 miles an hour, and that's flying.
That's crazy.
They create enough downforce to where when they're at full speed, they could run upside down and stick to the wall.
No way. Really?
Yeah, they could stick to the ceiling.
Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow.
They're definitely technical beasts.
Wow.
And they also it works in a very efficient way. Technically, you look at racing like Formula One, and they talk about dirty air just like we do with NASCAR, IndyCar, every type of motorsports talks about dirty air. You're never going to get away from aero affecting a car. It's always going to slightly affect it. It's just the more aero you have, it's going to affect it more. And IndyCar really went the route with the ground effect and using really the floor of the car to generate most of the downforce with a diffuser. And we already see Formula One 2021 speaking of doing the same thing, and now even NASCAR with the diffuser in 2021. So IndyCar's kind of led the innovation there to help the racing with using the underside of the car more than the aero elements on the outside.
Yeah,
a lot of that has to do with Dallara. I think Dallara is really trying to push themselves in the motorsport world, which to me is fine. I think with some forms of spec racing, they definitely have the quality and the safety down pat. So it'll be interesting. I think there was talks of Dallara making the chassis for the 2021. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I know I heard that rumor at some point.
Well, if they go with that, what did you just call it here with NASCAR?
The diffuser.
Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at for that? I know it's gonna cause more drag, but
well, no, that's the thing about a diffuser is that's the difference, Robert. A diffuser actually, you're gaining downforce, but you're not gaining drag because you're just flowing car under. So, okay, the way to think about this is you're creating a vacuum under the car. You're speeding airflow under the car, which creates a different pressure under the underside of the car to the outer side of the car, which therefore sucks the car to the road. You're creating a vacuum.
The diffuser increases the velocity out of the air out the back of the car, which essentially
you stick your
sucks
finger over a water hose end. That's a good example. If you stick your finger over a water hose edge, you just make the pressure more as it's coming out, so it flows out faster. So it's technically what you're doing with the race car, but with air, it actually does create a vacuum that sucks the car down. Like you're pretty much creating a low pressure under the car, and the high pressure is above the car.
And where are they looking at mounting that on the car? In the back on both sides, left and right, or
the very underside of the car. So
yeah,
it's pretty much like turning vanes in it'll flatten out the bottom side of the car and add turning vanes for air that just run down these veins. And the whole purpose also is when it comes out the back, it's not as turbulent. With air that hits the spoiler, it hits the spoiler and gets kicked straight up in the air, and it's turbulent air that's tumbling and falling. Right. Most of this air, that's why you don't get drag. It really diffuser comes down to it's creating downforce, efficient downforce. You can slap on a wing on any car and gain grip, but you're going to get so much aero drag down the straights that you're going to lose a lot of time. But with the diffuser, you're not going to lose as much time in the straight with that aero, platform, but you're just going to gain more grip in the corner. So it's the best of both worlds. It's like the cheat, for aero.
Yeah. Now, for this form of racing, now when you talk about like drag racing and stuff like that with the top fuel and the funny car, the drag really isn't a huge part because you have so much horsepower. So there, a giant wing will, that's going to be king of diffuser on that car. It isn't going to help all that much for 3 seconds.
No. Definitely not. And those cars just they're not sealed to the racetrack. They're just meant to get up and go with 2 wheels.
And you aren't concerned with dirty air in those either. You ain't trying to fall.
Yeah, exactly too. So
well,
it's very interesting
actually,
to see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, to me it sounds very interesting, and I think it would actually be good for NASCAR. But I don't know what you guys think.
Diffusers are the way to go.
I think it's the way to go. Yeah, I really think it. I when I seen it, I loved it. When they
clean,
put out
efficient air.
Yeah,
the world's trying to go green and everything. Diffuser.
It's cleaned up there. Race cars, but
it's a good question that we're on and everything, and a topic that we're on here. So we've got a great fan base out there tuning in here tonight on YouTube and the Facebook side of things. So what do you? The fans out there, what do you think? Post your comments below and let us know what you think. If NASCAR should go that way, or should they not go that way, or do you think they should go a different way with something else? It's a good topic.
Fan cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I know some fans don't want all of the newer, innovations like that on a car, just because you're not going. Well, I mean, you technically are getting some cars from the factory that do have diffusers now, so can't say it's not stock anymore technically, but.
Yeah, I mean, you go to the dealership, local Chevy dealership, buy a Camaro SS is going to have a diffuser. Go to, even I don't think the Hellcat has one, but I mean, definitely.
I'm sure you could get one, maybe though.
Oh yeah, you can get a diffuser onto any car and put it on there pretty easily.
So that's always interesting, but I think it's the right way to go. They also shortened the deck lid of the car, so the tail of the car is not as long.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. The trunk
I know that Austin Dillon said that was a huge change. He felt like, because he said you had all this grip, and all of a sudden, if you got into the corner too deep, you just felt like you had no rear end. Like he's like, it actually had to drive it. It was way different than the way the cars drive now. With that, our deck lids on these cars are just way too long. It's just creating that's where you get a lot of the turbulence from, right there, following the cars, of course.
Right.
Yeah, there's so much surface area for that air to get trapped in behind that spoiler, and then it goes over the spoiler and then gets kicked up, and it's just this huge volume of air.
Yeah,
you're running
smack you in the face.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's all going to play out too at a super speedway. Like Daytona, Talladega.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the thing. Some people are talking about tandem drafting.
Yeah, but
possible.
Okay, we get into the tandem drafting. I've been a fan of that when it happened. I thought that was the best racing that I've seen at a super speedway, instead of sitting and falling asleep and watching these cars just go around and can't do nothing. I'd rather see people work together, different teams work together, because you don't know how things play out in the track. And all of a sudden you're with a low budget team, but you know what? You need that low budget team to push you, and keep you up to speed, so you at least don't go a lap down. So that's my personal opinion.
Yeah,
so.
I wasn't a fan of it at the time, but I see what kind of drafting package we have now. And I'm like, man, I wish we had tandem drafting back there. There was so much more opportunity for strategy.
Yes.
And I think that's what I almost call it plate tracks again. Super speedways need.
That, and we've probably seen some of the craziest finishes ever with that
4-wide finish at Talladega when Jimmy Johnson won.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See, you could have 10 cars and within, a tenth. It was crazy.
Well, that finish, you had 8 cars within 100th.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's it's always interesting. Like you said, Brian. I don't think I was a fan of it when it was doing it at the time. I kind of wanted to get back to the old draft style, and I mean I like what we have now, but at the same time, it's just let's just wad it all up. Why don't we? So it's just a big wreck fest.
If you're the 6th, 7th car on the bottom in line,
you can't really do nothing.
Yeah, you're stuck.
So it's interesting, but wow, guys.
Yeah, as we are Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought my mic was muted there for a minute. But yeah, I mean, as we're rambling on here, we're actually getting ready to finish qualifying here. As looks like Ryan Kelly there put down a 28.648 from New York. So I wonder if he's getting snow.
Probably would be possible. My guess, but yeah. I mean to put that so a little perspective. So yeah, Ryan Kelly's got a 28.648. Jack Walls in second's got a 28.669. So that's only about 200ths of a difference. But when you're flat foot around this track, that is a major difference. So Ryan Kelly put down a flyer. Because I mean we got 5th and 6th, 2 thousandths away from each other. The top 5 separated by 500, so super close time.
Yep. Huge, yeah. I mean, the top 5. Wow. And I noticed, too, that Charles Johnson out there, he's running really good during practice and qualifying. He's looking really good out there tonight.
Yeah, he could have a very good race here tonight.
See if he can
I know Ryan Kelly has looked really, really strong through the season, so...
Yes, Logan Helton as well.
To look pretty good. Yeah, and the 83 Jack Walls shown speed this season.
Yeah.
I wonder if David Leclerc's out there in the Wiener machine, but I don't believe he is. I think he retired it.
No, I think he retired the Wiener.
Oh man, he did really good with it though.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
I'm not going to elaborate on that one, but
let's start on the starting grid here. Brought to you by Dirty Air Podcast every Wednesday night at 9.
Yeah, so we got our top 10 grid right here. We got Ryan Kelly on the pole with Jack Walls on the outside pole. David Leclerc in his IK9 tonight. And starting in 3rd, we got Logan Helton in a 63 machine. In 4th place, we got Bud Steele 5th, Charles Johnson 6th, Paul Regney in 7th, Robert Richards in 8th, Corey Lane in 9th, and Ted Decker Jr. in 10th place.
Good deal.
Some pretty fast guys up there, some pretty fast guys in the back too. I think this field will be shuffled several times.
Oh, most definitely. All right, well, that's your top 10 again. Brought to you by Dirty Air Podcast. Make sure you check them out every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, like Zach said. But all right, guys, we're going to get ready to get crazy. What? Yeah, I see, yeah. Oh, you said it. Oh, okay. I didn't have to say it. All right.
We're about to get Freaky Texas.
Freaky Texas, yeah. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on turn 2 exiting. I think... that's where I've always had problems at. So we'll see how these guys can handle coming out of there. And after about 10, 15 laps into their run, we're going to see how that all handles too, because then you start getting them tires old, dirty air. I mean, there's a lot of factors that these guys are going to have to battle here tonight at Texas, or this afternoon. Dang it, I said night. I'm so used to saying night, but all right. And green's out. We're off for 100 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway from Area 51.
Man, Logan Helton got a great jump on that start of the race. He timed that perfectly, pushing the 83 on the outside lane right around that 13. See if that 83 can make it work.
Exit here off of 2, can they get a good run down the back stretch? So we gotta ask, the 83, did he clear? He didn't.
So close.
63 hard on the bumper. Can the 63 help him here though? I think he will be able to push the head Jack Walls to the lead. He's gonna lead his first lap at least, and he will clear. He's gonna jump down to that bottom, I expect.
I think Jack Walls. Yeah, early in the run, the low lane is definitely gonna be the place to be. Maybe later in the run, outside lane might be preferred.
Right.
We'll have to see though. Well, we got them all. nice and close second to sixth. 63. You know, I say the inside lane might be the place to be, but that Logan Hilton's making that outside work pretty well.
Yeah, you know, Brian, the first, I'd say 5-6 laps here, it's gonna work because it's just drafting. I think this is kind of like you see, it's just kind of packing up right now. You got 3 cars on the bottom, 3 cars on the outside, and that 4th car kind of trailing in the middle. And you got Jack Walls leading. So I think this is what we're going to see a lot of tonight. Is, you know, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th cars will all be packed up while that 1st car is going to kind of, you know, sliding back and forth like he is. He goes down straight on the outside. He comes back down, sweeps across the bottom. Now, you know, he pulls the 13. There's 13's actually going to clear 63.
He's going to clear him, and he opened the door for David Leclerc.
Put him in the middle. They did 50.
Just got a little tight there, but yeah, 50. David Leclerc looking on the inside of that 13. 13's on the outside lane. He's about to get a shove from Logan Hilton there as Josh Cully. He's on the inside behind David.
And he started 11th.
Yeah, started 11th. I was just about to say, we're 3 wide behind him. I was just about to say, Josh Cully, we don't see him up front in the top 5 really in the race much, but tonight he's looking to lead some laps.
Afternoon.
Some points. How dare you?
Hey, you got me twice. I had to throw that in there quick. I was sitting there waiting the whole time, waiting with one of you to say it.
I messed up.
We mess up all the time here. We get on our ramps and raves, man, talking about racing and life in general. We get a little crazy.
50 and David Leclerc. Showing strong in the IK9 machine here on the outside. Jack Walls. Can he use the outside to his advantage here? Bud Steele, too. Look, he started 5th, but he's right there in tow in that 50th on the bottom now, trying to fight for that 3rd position.
I noticed Josh is running a different paint scheme, too. He's running the Hardee's.
Yeah.
He's got some Hardee's. I like me some Hardee's.
Yeah, some roast beef sandwich. Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
Oh, that's Arby's.
That's Arby's, yeah.
Arby's. Yeah, don't... wrong company.
Hardee's is the star.
Okay, never mind.
Carl's Jr. for our Westerners.
Okay. Oh, boy.
I like Arby's too, so that's cool.
What do I know?
I don't know what's going on with Ryan Kelly unless he just has like really good 1-lap speed and then he's going for long run speed, but his short run speed.
I think he's just picked the wrong lines multiple times.
So catching more dirty air than draft maybe.
I think as the run goes on, the tires start to wear, and it really comes down to what you got. I think we'll still see that 13 start to march his way back up. He's going to look on the inside here of, I believe that's the 14 right there, Charles Johnson.
Sure he is. Up front, the 83, he's kind of pulled away a little bit. It's the 50 and the 53.
Yeah, Bud Steele
racing side by side for second.
Trying to make the bottom work in the 53 do it.
What's on the front of his hood?
I don't know. I was just asking the same thing. My thing's too. Oh, it's Escape to Margaritaville, Key West.
Key West, okay.
He's in Margaritaville right now. It's
Down
5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Not 5 o'clock here, but it's
Not
5
yet.
o'clock somewhere
Not
in
yet.
the
It's
middle of
almost
the
5
Atlantic
o'clock.
Ocean.
That's true. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, it's 5 o'clock. Somebody out there floating, drinking them a margarita right now.
In the middle of the ocean, yeah.
Middle of the ocean.
Well, it's not me. We're sitting in cold rain, weather, and snow and ice, and God knows whatever else this weather wants to give
We
us.
got the rain, but we ain't got the snow and the cold, really.
Bud did clear for second place, got a bit of a gap. Josh Cully now passing David Leclerc for third.
Yeah. Logan Hilton there. Also got Ryan Kelly. So this front 6 right here, Brian and Robert, they started to boot Scoot and Boogie out here at Texas and get their cowboy boots on because starting to gap a little bit. I mean, it's not huge because, you know, this package is here, but they're definitely starting to see a little bit of stuff form here as Robert Richards actually moves in the 7th now. So he passed around the top of, I believe that was the 86 or the 14 of Charles Johnson. So that's, we'll see if Robert Richards can catch up to his back as there goes Ryan Kelly. He's trying to get his way back up there on the horse. I'm making all these texts.
that may have been planned. Could have been like, hey, I'm going to get out of this craziness. Just got to keep it clean, make this race stay green, and 12.
Well, as you can see, it looks like Brian just really will, after we get a few laps and when guys get side by side, they just lose so much time. Seems like the outside and the inside are kind of even. Really, not well. I guess you could say the middle and the inside are kind of even right there in 3 and 4. So a lot of guys are having a tough time making passes. And when you get side by side, it seems like you just lose so much time because as soon as they got single file back out, they all just got about the same distance in between them.
Ooh. David Leclerc, he caught a little bit of the apron in the middle of 1 and 2, and that's going to cost him a lot of momentum.
Yeah, and he just got passed by Ryan Kelly there. Now he's on, I believe, have Robert Richards there. Yeah, Robert Richards starting to come on the back of that IK9 machine there. Jack Wall's out front looking strong, though, the 83 Pennzoil machine.
Yeah, gapped a little bit more than last time we checked in on him up here, but, not too far out of reach. And Josh Cully's catching Bud Steele. He's looking for second place.
Yeah, Bud's been searching up the racetrack there, Brian. In 1 and 2, I don't think it's working at all. 3 and 4, it seems to be decently working for him, but it looks like he's just losing the nose a little bit here in 1. I don't know if that's just purposely. He's trying to set his lineup right here, but you're going to see Josh Cully, I think, really get a good run here. And see right there, look, the outside line there in 1 and 2 just does not have what he needs.
Yeah,
I think 3 and 4 is fine though.
I think in 2, it might be just that drastic banking fall off.
Yeah,
that you need more track to catch you on exit. You need more room to run up, so could be getting a little tight pushing up high like that.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting right there. He's now fell to third here. He's starting to fall in the clutches of Logan Helton there a little bit, and Ryan Kelly's starting to get on the back of the 63 there. So these front 5 here, all within a second of each other.
And this is good racing, up front. Jack Walls, he's got a little bit of a cushion, but second through 5th here. You're not safe. You gotta drive perfect, or you're gonna lose a position. You gotta keep that momentum up because that guy behind you is just so close.
I noticed I see Bud running a different line too than everybody else right now.
Yeah, he's running that higher lane. Could be for tire reasons. Could just be driver preference. Of course, as soon as we talk about it a little bit more, he goes to the inside in 1 and 2, and I think that's helped him a little bit. See what he does in 3 and 4 here. Yeah, choosing to do the outside lanes, like Zach said earlier. I think he figured out. He must be listening.
Wow, he runs that thing way up high though. Coming out, it's I don't know. It just seems like that line would slow you down, but it's not. I mean, it's.
It allows you to keep that momentum up, so you get a pretty decent run on the stretches.
Ooh, the 13 pole setter in the wall off of 2. I don't know. He got close. He barely touched it though, guys. That was a great job by him not to get a lot of damage there.
Oh no, he smacked it.
It's not bad damage though.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
He could have hit
some
it
right rear, some right front. I know you look if you go on his gyro cam, there's a good part of the hood popping up, but you're right. He could have hit it a lot worse. So definitely minimizing damage there. That's just gonna hurt him though. That right front is gonna start getting a little hot.
They do got the 3 fast repairs, so
it ain't no big deal.
Yeah, and we're already 22 laps into this run, and we should be seeing pit stops in the next at least 8 laps roughly.
10. I'd say 10.
10?
Yeah, I'd give it 10.
So you think they can go about 32 laps on 70% fuel?
I feel they can make it a 2-stop. I think you go 34 on this first one, I think you can go 35 laps personally.
Oh, wow. Only 70%. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you go. You want to go 34 here, and then you could go 33 on the next and 33 on the last. So you can split it into a third here, which is 2 stops. So it's definitely on the edge. We'll see how far these guys can make it, but I'm pretty sure my math is correct. I mean, I didn't have exact data from Texas though, so that that could come to a factor. But it showed 37 laps with my math, so I'm pretty sure they'd be able to make it 34. So
yeah, the only thing, maybe it's a track temp's 89 degrees, so maybe
a little more throttle time,
less.
but yeah. Well, the data I was using too was from Las Vegas. So.
Oh well, same distance.
That's what. Yeah.
Same throttle time too.
Exactly. Yeah. And Las Vegas has more throttle time than Texas usually, so this would probably be pretty accurate.
Oh man, 71 and a 14 racing real hard. 71 almost got to the back of Charles there out of 4. 71 car. He's got Oreo on his hood, but it looks like a Tide car.
It does look a Tide car, but it's Oreo. I see that too. I thought it was a Tide car.
Oh, that's not a Tide
What
car?
is it? Oreos.
Is it an Oreo Tide Pod?
It's,
Wait.
is it?
We
Actually, I think it is.
Now we're not promoting
It is.
kids to eat
they're
Tide Pods. I think they're Oreos. So we're gonna have to
Tide
have a
Pod
talk.
Oreos.
We're gonna have to have a talk with him.
It's Oreos that are flavored Tide Pod.
They have 150 calories per serving.
Oh man.
What?
That's what it says.
Internet search. Ask Google.
You didn't hear about their new Tide Pod
Well,
selection for
back in
Oreos.
a couple years ago, you had kids eating Tide Pods, and
That's right. Yeah,
they had, what's he have on the side there? Game?
probably.
Back.
Yeah,
Wait,
On the back it says Tide Pods, the forbidden fruit.
no, but on the quarter panel. Is that a
It probably
game?
is game.
Game?
Probably.
That's what it looks. Now we got 2 different kind of.
Oh
laundry
no, it's a
detergent.
Tide Pods Kellogg cereal.
That's nice. And
What?
while we were talking about Tide Pods,
Oh my God!
Josh Coley has cut into
snatched
the
second.
lead of Jack Walls. And if you look back here, Buzz Steele and Logan Helton kind of fell off, and they're starting to battle a little bit. So we got a battle for third and fourth, and first and second here. So Josh Coley, though, continue to show as always that that's good long run pace. Let's see if he can work over Jack Walls. Jack Walls trying to break the draft on the straightaways here. So
6'3" Logan Hill, and he's going to look to the inside of Bud
Yeah.
Steele on the exit of 2. Man, that got tight right there.
yeah, good close race between these guys.
Up into turn 3. Bud, he's been making that outside lane work pretty well. Let's see if he can defend his position by doing that. Yeah, he gets a great run off of 4.
Look at that. Yeah, right there on the bottom. Bud just got too high. It's that thing we've seen earlier, just a little too high in 1 and 2 there. Just can't exit on that high line up there.
Well, I know I'm happy Toyota's leading the race, but he's got.
Chevrolet pressured it.
I was just ready to say he's got Josh
Hardy's is
all over him.
weaving. Yeah. I think he likes which fries? Oh man, I forgot.
What?
Crowley?
The curly fries, yeah, because he's going back and forth.
Again, that's
Slinky
Arby's
fries.
Strong Restaurant.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Hardee's don't have curly fries.
You can get curly fries at a restaurant at Hardee's.
You can?
Yes.
I ain't never seen them. That must be a beach thing.
Well, maybe I don't know, but you can get different fries there. They don't have just regular cut fries. You can get curly fries there.
Well, we have this
Or
talking
seasoned
about our fries. We got Ryan decided to make a pit stop.
Yeah, that damage. I think he's like, I need to go ahead and cut my losses here, which was 31 laps. He's going to
Yeah,
stretch his
31.
next tanks.
Going on 32, so yeah, gotta make 34 or 35 one of these runs.
And the thing is, here too, we've seen how packed up the racing was the first 5 or 6 laps of this race. You want to have a drafting partner for this pit stop.
Absolutely.
You'll be able to make way more time. And I think Jack Walls, Josh Coley, Logan Helton, smart by these guys all coming together here.
Oh, look at Bud.
Walls. No,
Oh,
save
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Oh, Josh is like, where to go, where to go?
Don't go in the grass, man. Oh, no. I think he's looking to unsafe there.
Do you think they're going to nail him on that one?
He was 83.
We'll have to see. He may
Let's see, let's follow him down pit road here.
Ah.
I don't know if they're going to get him. I don't know if the officials are going to get him or not for that. That's a good question, but he's definitely going to lose a lot of time, as you can see.
I'd have to think that he would.
Having such a great run, too. We'll have to see if he gets a penalty. If he has to come back down, because it would be come back down and drive through.
Yeah, unless it. Well, no, I wouldn't have given it to him before they started the pit stop.
No, it wouldn't count. He'd have to come back down, which he may have been fine because he was already in pit lane when he hit the grass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think he'll be all right, but you never know sometimes with these things. And whoa, even back up here to Josh Coley, though. Look who he's got in between him. That one lap earlier, Ryan Kelly played exactly to where he needed. He's got a clean car, and he's in his pack.
I think that may have been his plan. Do a little short pit action, undercut.
Now, the interesting thing is these guys stopped on lap 33.
Yeah.
So the big thing of that is you need to stretch one of these one extra lap. You have to do 134 to make it because, 33, 33, and 33 equals 99. We have 100 laps in this race, so one of these stints you're going to have to stretch, and if you know you can make it 34, I would just do it on the last one, That's really probably the best thing to do. So looking at pit stops, probably around lap 66 here.
Oh, we have Ryan Kelly, though. He pitted 5 laps before, so he's 2 laps more on than anybody else, so he's got to make up these next 2 stints an extra lap. Unless he can do it this, in this stint here, he can make 2 laps, but then it comes back to tire wear, Right. It's going to start slowing him down, and I don't know. We'll see how he handles this, and we'll pay attention to see what he does.
Well, the big thing I'm looking at right now is, I believe, Jim Brooks. 42nd lap.
Yeah, he just pitted, so he made it 37.
I don't think he pitted though, but no, he did. Okay, there you go. He just pitted, yeah. Wow, 37 laps. Yeah, so calculations were correct.
Yeah, well, that, and again, it goes back to, your throttle time. These leaders, compared to the back half of the pack, is going to use more fuel because you're running faster laps, you're in the throttle longer,
Well, I would say not necessarily all the time with this package, Robert, just due to the fact of a lot of people's biggest problem with this package is carrying too much throttle. When it gets later in the run, it's really a lot about how, not overdriving and making sure you don't overstep the boundaries. And I think a lot of guys struggle with this package overstepping. And
too much wheel input is bad. Yeah. Essentially, what you want once the tires start wearing is to not put more wheel into it than you were 5 laps into the run.
Yeah, it's all about not scrubbing speed.
That with the throttle.
Just because you're in the throttle 100% doesn't mean, and another guy doesn't mean faster enough. Oh, we got a caution. Everything, but
yeah, we just caught the 12 spinning around.
Green flag, pit stop strategy.
Let's go back to 12 here, guys, and let's see what happens here. As he had David Leclerc right, looking down on the inside, go down the back stretch. Looks like going into 3, and they touch. And around he went. Does he hit anything? Does he? Yeah, spins it around. And Wow, nice save though. Didn't get hit by anything.
They did good keeping that off the inside wall and keeping it off of the outside wall. Everybody else did a good job not running into him. Yeah, that was just a case of two guys wanting the same strip of pavement. That's all that was. That's racing.
That was close for a bunch of guys right there. Ooh.
All right.
Well, almost halfway through this race, and just got our first caution.
Yeah,
Good
and
race.
now the fuel thing, we're here at 42, 43. Brian started elaborating on it. What are we looking at here now?
Well, I think it doesn't really change much, except that it just changes when you pit.
Yeah.
I think you still have to pit twice.
Well, once.
Or yeah, two stints, one pit stop.
Yeah. If you're including this pit stop right here, it's twice. But, but yeah, we should still see one green flag stop. Nobody's going to be able to, make it. We'd have to get within at least, I'd say, lap 63.
Yeah. You would need some type of Area 51 technology.
Well, they probably. I wouldn't put it past this league. we see some close. Yeah, I mean,
some of that element 116.
116. Was it 116 or 115? I don't know. I can't remember. But,
it was either 113 or 116. I can't remember.
Something like that. Yeah.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Gotta make sure it's the right isotope too.
Don't worry about it because we don't either.
Nobody knows.
I was gonna say I don't even know what you got. 115. What?
We're talking about making gravity, Robert.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
Hey, he ain't even joking.
No, I believe you. I don't even know what you're talking about though. So.
Well, we're talking about some Area 51 stuff.
Well,
we are
conspiracies.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Maybe these guys maybe they do got some element 115 or I don't know what element, something, whatever.
Once upon a time, I watched a podcast and listened to a guy talk about what he saw.
Yeah, working at Area 51. So.
Well, this is interesting. Ted did pit.
Yeah, I see that. That's what I was
This is interesting.
Maybe he's got element 115.
Hey Ted, what do you got in that vehicle? Because you're.
I think it's got some ice and fire, or ice fire. That's a cool car.
Yeah, it is.
All these cars are pretty cool, except for that Oreo. I don't understand that Oreo.
Tide Pod Oreo.
Yeah, my
Your
brain every time
criticality.
I look at it now, as he's gonna be starting fourth.
Would you rather have the cereal? Turns the milk orange.
Well, I don't know. Does he have a pizza box on that thing too? What's on the front of the behind the number? What is that? Is that a Hot Pocket?
I don't know. I think it's a green flag.
Oh yeah. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going green. I'm sorry, I was just focused on this car here to see what in the world is going on, but. Well, Bud gets a great jump on them new tires, and you can see the 79 is going to struggle to get up to speed. Yeah, see.
I'm stressed.
Going, though. You got the run.
Oh, it's loose, though. It's loose. You can see it.
Oh, did he take two, maybe?
No, he didn't pit at all.
He didn't pit at all, yeah.
Nope.
So it's going to be pushing. It's going to be pushing hard.
You can
Logan
see
Hilton's
it.
in the exact wrong spot.
I think he's getting a little loose because he's getting a little help.
Yeah, it's hard to keep it straight when her rear wheels are off the ground.
He's doing a good job right now. Ted Decker Jr.
Oh, Logan is. Look at the difference in the tire speed. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah.
Logan's like, I gotta go.
He almost got a Tide Pod up the tailpipe right there.
He wanted cereal. Again,
Bud's taking his margarita to the second.
Man, we got Oreos out here. We got margaritas. We got what else we got out here?
Hardee's.
Got Hardee's. Oh man, we got like
dogs.
we got dogs.
Artist is about to be selling some margaritas.
We got some aliens. We got everything, everybody. So hopefully everybody out there that's watching us here this late afternoon now. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the commentating. Well, I must say though, I'm impressed that 79 is not holding his ground, but he's holding the car to where he didn't bring out a yellow. So
yeah, that's always what you
that's-
ask of people for staying out. Just hold your line and don't cause no issues.
I'm not sure why he didn't pit though. That's just a stretch. I'm trying to figure that part out.
Yeah.
Ooh, 71 Tide Pod's almost got in the wall there.
He almost needs some Tide Pods to clean them sheets. Or whatever.
You can't clean them sheets.
The suit.
It is.
The sheets.
He has hot pockets in the front. So
Oh, the wreck and no, we just spoke about it.
Oh.
No, Jack Walls. Ted
Oh, look
Decker.
at
No caution.
It's still green.
How was that? Oh, that's a
caution there, Paul.
No,
caution.
there's no cars to come up and ride up on him. So
Does he get it down? We can watch him here. He's taking it back down into the grass and gets it going the right way.
That 76 is really hurting. That's a shame because he's been having a pretty good season for himself.
Now we
so
have the
far.
12 spinning. Now we just caught it live. Now we do got a yellow.
Oh,
As Robert Richards there, he from that damage did something to his tires and he came out of turn 1 and 2.
Wiggling. Wonder if his alignment was all.
Something was broke.
If I can.
Oh yeah, his car. He was steering about 9 o'clock on the straightaway, and then he went to go straighten it out. And when he straightened the wheel,
Oh yeah. Well, the problem was when he was trying to get through that wreck, he hit the 79 in the right rear with his left front wheel. I think that's where
I
that
think it
damage
was
may
hurt
came
bad.
from.
Like,
Yeah, that will make the car not want to drive straight.
And smack the wall.
Well, now we're halfway through this race here. So now let's see. Now we're looking at one pit stop. Should be.
Yeah, still one pit stop, and now if it goes green from here, you have options. You can either split this in half. You can pit if you fill up, you can make it to the end. You can run it dry. You can do so many different things now. So the strategy kind of opens up. But I have a feeling, it's just competition is going to be heating up from here. So I think guys are going to be fighting for some space. And sometimes that space won't be there.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, hopefully everybody had a great holiday. How was your guys' holiday for Thanksgiving? What'd you guys do?
oh, it was wonderful.
ate
Ate
food.
some turkey, all the good stuffs.
Have a lot of
Yeah,
family.
let
over?
the stuffing.
Family.
Yeah. Well, let us know out there in chat. How was your Thanksgiving and holiday, and you looking forward to Thanksgiving, Christmas time coming? I know I am. If anybody wants to know, Zach and Brian can testify to this. I'm getting to the point here. You're lucky we're got one more race to broadcast with these guys because I might just have to sing a Christmas song for everybody.
You need to have like a special Freaky Fast stream where you just sing Christmas carols.
Freaky Fast dreams.
Ah.
Broadcasting on the
There you go,
race.
Robert. Just remix it all
Well,
up.
this Wednesday's coming up for your podcast. What do you got planned?
Remix.
I was gonna come and sing.
You gonna come sing? Oh God.
Yeah, I'll come Wednesday night and sing with you guys. You can sing with me, right?
We're not singing nothing.
Yeah. We're gonna sing jingle bells to the green flag here tonight. this afternoon. Dang it.
Oh, you did it again.
I did. I'm so used. Yeah, well, you know.
The sun's outside, Robert.
Yeah. Well, not here.
Open your blinds. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is very gloomy here, too.
Yeah, but, well, it's gonna...
It's sunny here.
It's nice and sunny here out here in Texas, but we're getting ready to go back green here.
Green flag.
And green's out as the 66 didn't pit this time, so
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Especially after we saw what ended up taking place.
Yeah, Ted, you know, he made it, what, a good 8 laps on that run with his old tires, and then, you know, he just lost it. See what the 66 can do.
66, maybe a few less laps on those tires than what Ted had. Was it still going to slow him up? Slowed up Josh Colley a bunch. He's going to lose position of Bud Steele there. Almost going to lose position at 71 of Gale Brooks. 3 wide, 4 wide, or
He's into the wall.
Into the wall. Jim Brooks don't.
And Jim's like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And now we got the
he
Red
just
Bull.
went straight to the back.
Wow, all the way back to
Did not work
15th.
out.
Guess what, Robert? Your favorite car's moving on up.
My favorite car?
Yeah.
Todd Pot Oreos.
That's not
second place.
No, it's not.
You're going to get Tide Pod Oreos with your margarita at Hardee's.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All for a low price of $14.99.
And look at them Tide Pods go, man. I'm telling you what, those Oreo Tide Pods, they must not be weighing them down.
Oreo Tide Pods. This is unreal.
I
know.
He's trying to race to finish this race so he can get to the hospital.
No,
Ate
he's
so many
bringing
Tide
awareness to the terribleness of Tide Pods, and you just need to get Oreo Tide Pods if you want to eat real Tide. You know, if you want to
Well,
eat
he
Tide
just
Pods.
brought awareness to that outside line.
Oh yeah,
Got past about 2 cars.
Yeah. Like I said, we've seen the outside line not be good in 1-2. It just every time someone transverses up there, it's bumpy. It's not great. It's not a great line.
It's interesting, because everybody calls these 1.5 milers, cookie cutter tracks, but there are some 1.5 milers where that lane in 1 and 2 works pretty well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got first, second, and third all lined up. Well, they were lined up.
I tell you, Bud's looking very good out there though tonight. I don't know if he has a winning car, but he definitely has a top 5.
He is. I'm very impressed by him tonight. He's definitely stepped up his game this afternoon. And I think, a lot of these guys, if you're in the top 5, maybe about the top 7, I would have to imagine are pretty close on points, pretty close in the championship. We've seen a variety of finishes here at Area 51 all season. So I would have to imagine the points are pretty tight.
Yes.
Looks like Jack Walls. Oh, Bud Steele.
Oh, but keep it out of the wall.
Keep it out of the wall.
No.
Oh no, we got to check up.
Multiple cars.
Everybody
out
did a
there.
good job. Cat-like reflexes.
Cat like.
Wow.
Got 9. 9. Oh my goodness.
They don't have
gracious.
9 lives here. They have 3. Okay.
They got okay. 3 lives.
That was good. That was good.
See, I would make that sound of a cat, but then I have a dog behind me and he'd go nuts. So, my recommendation of it is not to do that.
So we got 83. He's fighting back after that mistake under that green flag pit stop that put him back to the back of the field. He's back
And he got
up.
caught in that wreck, Brian. He was in the
Oh,
wreck.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, so he's rebounded very well from that issue there. It's crazy. Bud Steele was leading this race. Now he's in 7th. Just missed that line, man. Same with Gale Brooks. I mean, look at him. He was leading this race back to 8th.
Yeah, momentum is just so huge. You lose momentum in one corner, and that's what happens.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it takes.
That's one thing I
laps to
don't
get it
like
back.
about this package is that it's so brutal. when we had 900 horsepower, if you made a little bit of a mistake, you use that horsepower to counter-react that. You don't have that luxury anymore.
Yeah.
Now, you make a mistake, it bogs you down, and you just can't get the car back up to speed for, half a lap or so. And, well, every second matters in racing. It's crucial.
Every thousandth, we've seen it at Area 51. Everywhere, every thousandth counts.
Yeah, we found that out. We had a race here at, where was that race at? That we had basically, to us it was a tie, but iRacing doesn't look at it that way, but it was so close. I forget what track that was at. Was that the
remember,
first?
I want to say it was, well, because we've had two really close finishes here. I think one of them was either week 1 and week 2, and then it was like a couple weeks later. That was when the .000 happened.
Yeah, so if you want to see a close finish, go back and, watch the previous broadcast races here. It's us here at Freaky Fast in Area 51. We got a nice watch party going on out there on Facebook. I do much appreciate everybody.
Yeah, well, if those people out there are Carolina Panther fans, I don't blame them for not watching that game anymore.
Yeah, I just seen the score.
Sorry.
This Houston football thing.
And who they playing this week?
The Redskins.
But, that didn't need to be mentioned.
Oh.
Well, you could be the Eagles losing to the Dolphins.
True.
So.
Well, I know the Steelers won, so I'm happy with that.
Oh, man. Pass for second.
It just happened.
Jack Walls, remember
Make it
how
look easy.
in this race? He's pushed himself back up into position here. And Jack Walls needs a good finisher. He's had, I think, some really bad luck throughout the season.
Yeah.
And really been a fast car in multiple races. And it's good to see him up here in a second. Hopefully he can get that position, hold on to this position, or maybe even get the win here. But right now, guys, pit window has been open for the last few laps. If you pit from now, you can make it to the end. So who does the gamble for the early stop? Who waits a little bit and halves it out? It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, basically it's their money stop.
Man, it's so tough to say what would be better. I think for me, I would pit as soon as it opened.
You think?
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. But I'm terrible at pit strategy. I'm actually looking at the 63 kind of closely. He's got a little bit of right side damage. Like he brushed the wall a little bit. Doesn't seem to be hurting him a whole lot. A little bit of damage, but pretty much single file through the field here. Closest battle is probably between this 14 and the 12. Charles Johnson and Robert Richards. So I was looking way up. He's going up in that gray.
I'm shocked to not see more people up that longer run up there on that second groove. I don't know. I always like that groove up there. But it looks like Charles
package doesn't like it.
Yeah, true.
It's the shortest way around, it seems to be always the best way with this package a lot
But
of times.
it does look like Charles Johnson's got some right side damage there.
It might have some splitter damage as well, which would with
does.
these cars hurts you majorly.
Yeah, you can see it. It's on the right side there. It's crinkled up. The hood's bent up a little bit.
Brian Kelly made the pass for third there. Logan Helton pushes himself up into podium position.
Yeah, he did. I had been watching him for a couple laps. At 13, he was getting the runs all in the wrong places, but managed to make it work. Like I said, that 63 just a skosh of damage. Easy to do here, you get caught by that dirty air coming out of 2 and boom. Sneaks up on you and already committed. Tough to keep it out of the wall at that point.
Well, it looks like the 13's got a little bit of damage there too.
I think it. Yeah, it does actually.
Wow.
Everybody gets right side damage.
I was gonna say, we seen a trend here of right side damage.
Oprah must have came to Texas and said, "You get right side damage. You get right side damage."
As you eat that barbecue or ribs or, what good foods down in Texas?
Definitely the brisket.
The brisket? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something you don't have much up here in PA.
They got fake barbecue.
Yeah, Northerners don't know good food.
Yeah, that I have to
I
agree
just
with.
offended half the country.
That's okay.
I will say they got pizza down pat.
Yeah, they're pretty good at making pizza too. I'll give you that too. They got their good things, but we got our own good things too. So barbecue's one of them. I mean, look at Jack
here
Walls
comes-
big.
Yep, here comes the pit stops. You said it was.
62 also. Yep.
75.
So we're looking at around a 24. Their last stint's
25
going to
lap,
be
right?
about 25, 24 laps. So
Yep.
that's perfectly right into the wheelhouse of, the tires falling off, but basically balancing out. Yeah,
It's not
I
a
think
major
it's a
long
good
run, but a long run. Yeah, here comes Coley right here. How long does Kelly go? Kelly's coming this
13.
time, too.
Yep.
So does, I believe, David Leclerc, or Kyle Hess does. David Leclerc stays out. Kyle Hess, Bud Steele come down. Robert Risher stays out. Gail Brooks stays out. Ted Decker Jr. stays out. So our top four right now have yet to pit.
All right, here comes David, slowing down. Oh man, he comes in a little hot there. Oh, he got it. He got it low down. He's got
Oh,
it.
he did that perfectly.
Yeah, I was just ready to say, wow, perfect pit stop.
He hit that line where the yellow guns are. He got right down to 50, which ironically is this number. It's an easy way to remember what the pit road speed limit is.
He actually got into a stall pretty good here. We're watching. Nice pit stop in.
It is right in the center, perfectly straight.
Let's see what they clock him at on his pit stall. And he comes out with a 14.2.
Wow, I thought it was going to be in the 13s.
No. We'll wait for everything to shuffle around here. We've got the Oreo pod car still leading the race. Oh no, he's in pit road now. My bad. It looks like we had Robert Richard there in the 12. He took 2 tires.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And,
We got a caution in the middle of green flag pit stop cycles. That's going to put a lot of fast people lap down.
the 12. And I was just talking about Roberts there. He took 2 tires. It don't look like 2 tires is the way to go.
Yeah, we've seen that with the package all season long.
Yep.
Where it's just 2 tires, it makes it so it's a weird loose.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
gotta
a
make it
lazy
through the
snap.
first 5 laps, really.
Yeah, he just immediately.
Yeah, you gotta expect it's just gonna immediately turn on you like that, and I'm sure it was almost uncontrollable at that point. But yeah, with a little bit of left side wear and having them rights on, this car just doesn't like it at the 1.5 miles right now, and you really want less than 10 laps of wear on the left sides if you're gonna do something like that. And you also gotta expect on that very first probably 5 or 6 laps of being really, really loose. So yeah, that hurt them there, but this didn't hurt many other people right now. It kind of sets us up for a battle here now, so with no pit stops.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna trap people lap down, but I think they just had got their lap back. Because I'm showing everybody.
I believe so
lap.
too, right?
Yeah. Well, let's see what everybody does. The 44, wow, he's got 25. So Dwight did not pit. He's going to be pitting this time because it looks like, oh, we have some comers and some goers.
I think that's going to end up hurting the 13 and the 83 there, pitting with a lot of people staying out there. Yeah, them come down pit road.
Yeah, I don't
14
think.
Charles Johnson, 76 and 48.
I
44
mean,
and
unless they're coming down to get some damage, fixed. Maybe they, didn't get all their damage fixed from the last pit stop just to keep up, and they figured, why not? Come down and get your damage fixed, have a fresh car, fresh tires, gas tank topped off, because you can't forget about. I don't think it'd play a factor anyways, but we do got green white checkered, and these guys that did pit, they got enough fuel to finish that part out too if they need to. So
yeah, I think even the guys that stayed out these caution laps here are going to make them good for all of the green white checker.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. Yeah, for a green white situation. The thing I'm looking at is Josh Coley had one lap up to speed, and it technically wasn't even up to speed because
that ain't full speed.
Yeah, he ran a 29:33. Fast lap of his race is a 28:46, so less than, over a second slower. So don't expect too much. I mean, he ran probably half of the next lap before he lifted for the yellow. Had to lift for the yellow, so I don't see the discrepancy in tires here. So
yeah,
maybe
his tires
because
never
he
got the temp.
2 or 3 laps before, he kind of was in the bed of where he had to do it. But Ryan Kelly too, I just think that that was a little too optimistic. But only starting 9th and 11th, we've seen these guys charge through. They will have a little bit fresher, but I think Josh Coley doesn't have much to worry about with that.
Not at all. I think the top 4, definitely top 3, maybe top 4, top 5 are pretty safe.
Okay. Oh boy, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh wait, no, sorry. 19 laps to go. We had a total of 16 lead changes here tonight. Only 3 yellows. That's very impressive.
Tonight,
this late afternoon.
That's right.
What are we looking at on sim time?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we got excited about something. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 21-29 in the Panther game, and we just had a successful onside kick. First one since 1998. But yeah, back to the race.
Can't be reacting to that, Brian. You maybe think something happened. Gosh.
We're under caution.
Sim time 5:06. So
5:06. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, track 10, 82.
Getting more grip out there. These guys are going to get ready to set sail here. It's going to be 17 laps to go here. So, oh, we have Bud blinking out a little bit. Oh, that's not good. We did pack 17 cars in here tonight, so decent field here for a different schedule change here for Area 51. Because normally we're live on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern, but... Oh, did I say Eastern right there, Brian?
You sure did, in true Robert fashion.
Eastern. All right. Pace car's in, and we're going to get ready to get freaky here with 17 laps to go here.
Green flag.
And green's out. Here we go. Oh, look at the 83. He's like, man, I got to go.
pretty even restart there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like top 5 got a really good start there.
Bud's got a big run. Nowhere to go. He doesn't want to put it 3 wide quite yet.
Not only that 83 of Jack, man, he's back there. He got one heck of a good restart, but he had nowhere to go because, you know, in this league you're not allowed to pass for the backstretch. So
very, very true. There you go.
Yeah,
Can't get to this side.
He's fast back there, but
32.
nowhere to go. 63.
He's trying to follow, not fall behind too far either. There on the outside, Jim Brooks right behind 83.
Oh, and now we got Logan looking 63, looking underneath David there in the 50, and he looks like he's gonna be able to clear him. Oh, he's gonna get up under Bud too.
It had a good bit of momentum in 1 and 2, but just being on the inside, couldn't do anything on the back stretch. Kind of broke out even.
He's trying. We've got 15 laps to go here. Battle. What a battle. Top 6.
Oh, 63, a little tight on a 53. Maybe a little bump.
Well, and this is the time of the race too. You know, they went down. They got, you know, the people that did pit. You know, they're running it, you know, hard now. You know, they're not saving tires. They're all out with it now. The top 10 did not pit. Well, top 7, apologize, did not pit. So,
And you see, I think we were kind of right with that pit call. Just the 1 lap, 2 lap fresher tires. Oh, his net code gets the 12 in the wall. That's a wreck.
Oh, and the 48 just gets tumbled. Oh, wow. Caution is out. See if we can go back and watch. Let's go inside the cockpit here if we can with the 48. You can see the cars all over the place here in 3 and 4. And you can see this 79 tapped, and oh, he just got clipped into the wall, up into the air. Roof flaps come out. And now he's killing bugs. Oh boy. Well, he had a fast repair, so now what? Now what do we do?
Everybody's pitting, so
interesting. Yeah, everybody's coming down. We're gonna have about 9 laps to go. We're watching the 63. Getting his Goodyear tires there on the right side. See if he goes for 4. Yep, it's gonna take 4. Oh, how many people took 2? Oh, we have some takers taking 2 guys, 2 tires. The 33, the 53. And we seen earlier that 2 tires seem to not work out.
now with the amount of laps they have on them, I think this will work.
If you can keep the car under you, yeah. My worry is not keeping the car under you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The left side tires just don't have as much wear as Robert Richards did, so it's not going to be as exaggerated. So it's still going to be loose. I guarantee they're going to be very loose. So I don't know. And the track is cooling down, getting a little later in the afternoon. It could work. I can see Josh Coley still be able to pull this off pretty well, but we'll just see. So who's the first on 4 here?
That would be
Helton?
Well, no, it looks like the 86 of Kyle. No, Logan, the 63.
Oh yeah,
fourth position. So the top 3.
That's pretty right now.
Well, here the other thing is the 10 of Lane. He did not pit at all. He's 14 laps on his tires. And then you got Josh in the 33 with, well, he's got 2 tires. And Bud's got 2 tires. And then we got Logan in the 63 and 4th. So, oh boy. This is going to get interesting with 9 laps to go here. See what that 10 can do. And I got a funny feeling that 10's going to be loose on these starts for the next, 2-3 laps. I got a funny feeling cars are going to try to run him over. This is where patience is key. You know, these guys in the back are just going to have to wait. Your car is faster.
Green.
And green's out. Here we go. Let's see what that...
Oh, and there was a big stack up on the inside.
And there's a big one.
It's staying green though. It's caution. Caution.
Nope.
There's a cut. Yeah.
Caution
Josh
just...
Coley got the lead too. I think.
Iracing had to wait for the flag man to put the green flag away.
Well, that poor 32 there of Paul. We'll see here. Watch the replay. Watch this restart. And whoop, there he goes. Oh, and he went into the 79, and the 48 almost went up over again. Oh boy.
And Josh Coley even got the lead in that sequence, so did a good job there. Restart on the outside to get the lead.
Well, now what?
Well,
You know, no one's going to be pitting.
no, yeah, definitely gonna be staying out here unless you're at the back or got damage. And even if you were at the back, I don't know what you would be hit for.
It looks like we got a wave around here. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's the white, the 44. Looks like he's a lap down. He should be getting...
Yeah, he's waiting for the go ahead to get around a pace car.
Yes, he's Ted and him are one lap down, so he's going to get the wave around, put him back on the lead lap. So if I was him, I'd just go around, go in, get 4 tires, fill it up with fuel, don't matter, or not. If you're going to get 4 tires, you might as well get fuel. So, you know, and he's going to start in the back and see if he can power move his way up through the field and get as many positions he can with, looks like, go back green, about 5 laps to go.
Probably.
Let's see.
No.
It's for a pit. So 1,
6,
2, 3,
4 laps.
7. Might be 3 laps.
Yeah, it's either gonna be 4 or 3.
This is amazing with this package. Can you imagine? They had 19 lead changes with this package at Texas. 19. We see that at a super speedway, more or less a mile and a half. That's crazy.
Racing is crazy here, that's for sure.
Of course, a lot of those were during green flag pit cycles because we did have 2 of
True.
those.
True. Okay.
Those help.
All right. Well, 16 lead changes. Still a lot. At a mile and a half.
The
that's
racing
a lot.
has been good. Passing has been good.
Been a lot of clean racing here tonight. Oh, late afternoon. Not funny, man.
I think it's hilarious.
You need to get you some Dickies.
Why is that?
Because you're in Texas, you need to understand you gotta get your work pants on so you can know it's daytime and not night time.
Okay.
But Sunday.
All right.
Dickies are nice pants too. I gotta promote that. Those are nice pants. I like those. Comfortable.
I'm more of a Wrangler guy myself.
I don't like the U shape.
Levi.
Levi's are good.
That's a Dickies a Southern pant thing.
Yeah, I like Dickies.
All right. Well, it looks like we will have 4 laps to go. So, the official lights are out here. Texas here tonight. God dang it. This afternoon? I'm done. I'm going to let the guys take it over. I'm done.
You got
Just
Josh.
don't
Cutler
say
first.
anything about time of day.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
Logan Hill in second, Bud Steele third, and David Leclerc fourth.
Oh, he can still be the wiener here.
Could be.
The wiener's
K9.
retired.
If he wins, though, he's got to pull off the K9 wrap there, and under is the Oscar Mayer wiener machine. He's just hot.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll be 4 to go.
Green flag.
Green's out. 4 to go. Let's see what happens here. Let's get a good restart. Looks like everybody's equal here. Good restart. See what Logan can do there with Josh, as he's got to stay on the high side. Not allowed to pass until the backstretch here, so that comes into factor. Now guys can start making
You can't
the
go
moves.
3 wide up until
Yeah,
the
you can't go three
backstretch.
wide.
You can pass all you want.
Oh, I thought I read it in the rules. Okay, I apologize. I was reading the rules earlier today, and I misunderstood it. My bad.
Yeah, Josh Coley got a pretty good gap, but Bud Steele got that run off of 4, able to close that up. Logan Hilton's still stuck on the outside. It hadn't worked out for him so far.
Let's see if the 4 tires of Logan Helton can make it work.
There's Bud Steele and Josh Coley almost get together there.
Look, we ain't talked much tonight about Jim Brooks, but look at him in that 3rd place in the
Oh,
76.
yeah.
He showed up
always
out of
sneaks up
nowhere.
in-
Where did
yeah.
he come from?
He always
Holy
sneaks up
mackerel.
in the late race like this.
So yeah, he came from 16th.
Wow. Wow, and his car's looking really, really good right now.
Oh, and here goes Bud. He's on the inside. This might be what he wants.
No way.
Bud still to the lead.
Oh, wow. He made
Clears
that
him.
look super easy.
Wow. Now can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it?
Don't give the inside.
One
That's
lap
all I
to
gotta
go.
say.
I was going to say, don't give him the inside.
Coley to the outside. Let's see if Josh Coley can make the outside. Where we've seen crazy finishes with that 33.
And to 63, Logan's
And
right
the
behind.
76. Jim Brooks. He's getting the push.
Both
63
getting
push,
pushes.
33 push. This is gonna be side by side.
For the win.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
I think Bud Steele's
Bud
got it.
Steele. This, no.
Oh,
Bud
who got
Steele.
it? Who got
Bud
it?
Steele.
No
Bud
way.
Steele. Oh, it's Coley. Josh Coley. 4,000ths.
of a second.
Oh, my God, Bud. Oh, I was rooting for you, buddy. Oh, my gosh.
So close.
Are you kidding me? This is just crazy racing here.
How do they do this every week?
I don't know, but this is just I don't. We're gonna have to make a video and submit this into Iracing. I mean, honestly, we have to get.
Oh, all the finishes from this season.
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations though to the winner, but Bud. I'm
He gave it everything he had.
Yeah.
The only thing he could have done is maybe washed up and made to get a little bit more momentum. Make that 33 run a little bit higher. That I don't know what else you could have done there.
Well, yeah, the only thing he could have probably, like you said there, Brian, is wash up just a little bit and make him go up the track and slow him down just a tick. Because that's all he needed. I mean, geez, 400. Jesus. Wow. What a move. What a race. Holy. Okay. All right.
That was crazy.
That was. But all right. Well, I think we can. Yeah, we definitely got Bud in here. We definitely have the race winner of Josh, and I believe who we
I
have.
think we have
Logan.
Is Logan in here?
I think Logan's around, but we'll get
usually
everybody ready here for the post race interview
he is.
here with Area 51. Awesome racing, and we will be right back. Let's get everybody together here. All right, we are back after we got everybody together here as they were driving down pit road and getting their stuff and getting ready to hop out of the cars. But we have our third place finisher here, Logan, and we also got Bud, and we also got Josh, our race winner here. So, all right, well, let's have our post race interview. And thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in here tonight with Area 51 and Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
All right, we'll bring up third place Logan Helton here for Brian Johnson to get here.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, Logan, it's Brian in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, well, you started fourth and hung around in the top 5 all day with that Cystic Fibrosis Foundation 63 car there. Finished third. What were your thoughts going into the final 4 laps of the race? How are you going to try to get that win?
All I could do on that restart was just try to hold it there and just hope the inside line didn't get past me, and that's exactly what happened. So all I could do after that was just hold it full throttle up there on the high side and hope I gained some ground, and I gave Josh a little bump at the end, and that pushed him ahead of Bud some. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's one thing. You help one guy take the win. If you can't get it for yourself, you can at least help somebody else win. But we've seen a lot of guys kind of struggle with the exits of the corner, and we were wondering maybe if that had to do with the cold track temps, or if it was, again, like we say every week, like with the dirty air. What was kind of the feeling of the handling of the car for you this afternoon?
It was mostly dirty air, but to a point, it was just how fast you tried to get through the corner, like always. But this track, the banking kind of falls off a little bit earlier than most tracks, so I'm guessing a lot of people aren't used to that, and you just kind of gotta adjust to what the track wants you.
Absolutely. Well, before I let you go and celebrate your third place finish, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for giving us the medicine we need. Also to my parents for letting me race, grandparents for watching, and
Oh, I think we cut out there for a second.
I'd like to thank Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, my parents, grandparents, and RGC Media, and
Alrighty, well, congrats on your third place finish there, and we will see you tomorrow night at Daytona for the season finale.
yep. Thank you for putting on the broadcast.
You're welcome.
All right, that was our third place finisher, Logan Helton there. Going Daytona tomorrow night, see how he does in the season finale, as he was the winner actually in the race that got taken that didn't count. So maybe he can go back to Daytona and experience a win again. But I actually have found the man who finished second tonight. He was very, very close. So let's see how he feels about coming up that little bit short of a win tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bud, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Zach, how you doing, partner?
Doing good, man. But I gotta say, I don't think you can come more close to getting a win than that. 4 thousandths of a second there for the win between you and Josh. You both took 2 tires there on that last stop, and really, that was just a great race to the finish right there. Tell us how it felt in the driver's seat.
Oh, yeah, I was just talking to Josh, and yeah, he was protecting that bottom big time. One time I passed him on the inside because I went a little bit higher and tried to duck down to the line coming off of 2 and got inside of him. And he gave me the room, so I guess it was on from there.
Yeah, definitely. We seen some guys earlier in the race take 2 tires during that green flag sequence, and it didn't work for them. They seemed like it kind of made the car a little upset. Did the 2 tires there have any effect on your handling, or did it feel all right?
Oh, it felt fine on that last run because we didn't have that many laps on tires. Earlier in the race, I took 2, but we had already run, close to 20 laps, I think, and that didn't work out too well. So it was 4 from there. And but I figured with about 10 or less to go, 2 tires do all right.
Yeah, definitely. You and Josh definitely made it work there. That was impressive. Now next, well, no, I was about to say next week, but tomorrow night we go to Daytona for the season finale. How you feeling for Daytona, bud? The end of your season.
Well, hopefully going to stay out of trouble and try to be there close at the end, because then just about anything can happen. Hopefully, I can get somebody brave enough to go 3 wide up top, and if need be, and it should be a good race.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. Daytona always puts on some great racing. Now, before we let you go, bud, anybody you want to send a shout to?
Oh, hey, thanks to everybody here in Area 51. Special thanks to you guys for stepping in, putting this on for us at an odd time. And congrats to Josh there. And I think he's just got to stay out of trouble at Daytona tomorrow night, and he'll be season 2 champ in these cars here.
Definitely should be a great race tomorrow night, bud, and we will catch you there. You have a great night, and again, congratulations on that great race with Josh there. Fortunately, you didn't come up the winner, but that was some great racing, so we thank you for that.
Well, yeah, he already told me a trick to that was Logan gave him a good little hit there going into 3 and 4, and it got him a little bit closer. But, yeah, thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, but we'll catch you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, you heard it there. That was our second place man, Bud Steele, there in the 53, coming up 4,000 short of our eventual winner, Josh Coley, the man who just loves to pull off these amazing finishes here. And I think this time he's on the right end of it. I know sometimes he's been on the second place finishing side of these, so it's good to see him get a win. And like Bud said, he's got hopefully a championship coming from tomorrow night if he can stay out of trouble. So I'm sure, Robert, you're getting down to that man right now.
That's right, I am. And as I was running down, I grabbed a turkey leg, and we're going to celebrate with, the whatever they do on NBC on Sunday night, with the turkey. So, all right, let's bring Josh up here and see what he has to say, guys. All right, hey, Josh, this is Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy there, buddy?
Hey, Robert.
All right, yeah, I hear you loud and clear, and I got a turkey leg here for you, and you're ready to pound the turkey leg and celebrate this win as you wow. I don't know what to say, man. What a race through the whole race. You're up there battling. You started back in the mid-pack. You brought it up through the field. You beat Bud out by whatever it was, so close again. And how was that in the car there for you, man?
That was awesome. Had a great time. Yeah, I worked my way up to the front pretty quick. And then I tried to stay there. My goal was that no matter what happened next race, I'd still be okay in points. So maybe we got that accomplished, but a lot closer than we were before today. So that's.
Yeah, actually, that's funny you brought that up, because Brian, said, normally you don't see you that quick up in the front. Normally you settle in the mid-pack, you're in the back, you ride, you wait to the end. Maybe about 75% into the race is when we actually see you start making your moves up through the field and you get yourself up there for the battle for the win, or at least the top 5. What made you decide different tonight to come from the mid-pack and just get up there like instantly and, try to stay up there?
It was kind of just all about max points today, really. I think I had 23 points lead coming in, so it was about a 45 points for the win. And I think if I gained enough today, I could have a pretty poor finish at Daytona, which could happen, and still be okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, man, you're a champion of season one, and I don't have the points up in front of me, so I do apologize to the viewer base out there. But you're telling us, you got the max points course here tonight, and then you're leading a little bit there, so it looks like you extended your gap a little bit. So, from it sounds like you're probably going to wind up a season two champion. Um, you ready for the bounty hunt for season three? Because if you win season one, you win season two. I think people are going to be out for you for season three, man.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. These guys keep getting faster and faster, so it's going to be tougher and tougher. But it's fun, and everybody's learning, and everybody's gaining off each other, and it won't be long before there's other people that are beating me. So
Yeah,
you can only win sometimes. So I'm having fun, and I like racing with these guys. They're a good group. Um, but yeah, season three, that's another. That's a whole other story, I guess. It'll be 12 races, and we'll just have to try to make every race count.
yeah. You're gonna have newcomers coming in too, and some fast drivers, and then the previous guys that you have here now, are going to be fast and you race with. So you don't know what new people are coming in, and you don't know how it all. No one knows, of course, the future, how it all pans out, but. My last thing to you, man, here tonight, congratulations on getting this win here down here at Texas. Does anybody want to give a shout out to before I let you go celebrate this and get ready for tomorrow's night's final event here at Freaky Fast in the 2019 season?
Yeah, just want to thank you guys at Freaky Fast for the broadcasts. Area 51, they do run a good league. And then everyone for tuning in and watching. I was really impressed with Jack Walls tonight. He was fast all night. And then Logan too. I was hoping he might be there battling for the win as well. So it was a fun night, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh yes, yes, it was fun to watch, man. Especially way you guys week in and week out. The last 5 laps. You watch everybody race here, and then we sit back and go, okay, what's going to happen in the last 5 laps? Because every race, it's crazy. It really is. I don't know, like Brian said, I don't know how you guys do it. like I don't know how you guys do it. Sometimes it's a cluster, and sometimes it's wrecks, and people flipping and flying on the last lap and the last turn, and then sometimes you have it like you have tonight. It's the top four just right on to each other. But congratulations again, like I said previous, and we will let you go celebrate this. And happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays, and we will catch you tomorrow night at Daytona.
All right, thanks, man. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
All right, that was our winner, Josh Cully, in the 33 here, pulling out by 4,000 a second over Bud Steele.
Yeah, what a race! What a race! I do want to give a shout out here tonight to guys, to Jim, 4th place finish here tonight. Good job, man. Good job bringing a top 5 home. Beating out Ryan, right on top of Logan there. Great race for him tonight. I bet he feels pretty good about tonight's finish rolling into tomorrow night's at Daytona.
Right. Yep. Definitely a great finish for Jim. Really awesome to see him get that position.
Yes. That's my shout out too. So, but all right, hey, well, let's bring up the final results here, down here at Texas Motor Speedway, and Brian will run through them here, and then we'll give our final thoughts here and give our shout outs to our our sponsors, and we'll get ready to pack our stuff up because we got to hop the plane, guys, and we got to be down at Daytona. So.
Yeah, well, tonight, your winner, we just got finished talking with him, is going to be Josh Cully, very closely followed by Bud Steele in second, then Logan Hilton in third, Jim Brooks in fourth, Ryan Kelly fifth, David Leclerc sixth, Jack Walls seventh, Mike Morrison eighth, James Ledford ninth, Charles Johnson 10th, Paul Rigney in 11th, Corey Lane 12th, Kyle Hess 13th, Ted Decker Jr. in 14th, Dwight Flesh 15th, Robert Richards 16th, and Gail Brooks in 17th place to round out the field. And I think tonight here at Texas, it was a fairly a typical Texas race, but definitely absolutely a typical Area 51 race. Like I said, I don't know how I've never seen the same group of guys have so many close finishes week after week after week. It's incredible. I mean, the top 8 at the finish line was separated by half a second. So you got 8 cars all within half a second, not to mention the 4,000th person second. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to agree.
It's amazing. I don't know how they do it.
I mean, I'm lost. I'm lost for words there, Brian and Zach. The guy week in and week out, like you said, these guys put on a show. So I mean, if you really, there's good leagues out there. I'm not going to say there's not. I'm not going to go into that subject, but these guys here. If you want to see some great racing, please tune in on our nights that we broadcast these guys, because God knows what's going to happen. So. Great racing. I don't know what your final thoughts here, Zach, is, but wow, again, we've seen an absolute great race.
Yeah, just really echo what you guys said. Great racing. Really a race that had a bag full of stuff going on. You really you had everything. You had long runs, short runs, wrecks. Crazy finish there at the end. Strategy being played with 2 tires by them guys. I'm just excited to see, what we have in store for Daytona net tomorrow night, and see who comes out our champion and crown champion. Because I love doing that. It's one of the fair things about this is, having somebody win a championship, and just, that's a great feeling. So it's always good to see people win. And I'm excited for tomorrow night.
Me too. All right. Well, that's going to round it out here tonight at Texas here with Area 51, brought to you by Freaky Fast. I do want a quick run through our proud sponsors we have here tonight at Freaky Fast. First, we would like to give a shout out to the Ford Entertainment Group. You can check them out at fegpc.net. Again, it's fegpc.net, where you can get your computer needs for any sim racing or any racing title out there. They offer awesome hardware of anything that you want. The new technology of AMD that came out. They also probably can get you the Threadrippers if you're looking into that kind of things. Also Intel, any kind of graphic card you want, man. They can build you the overall system that you need to play high quality gaming or streaming and racing, if that's what you're into doing, on any Twitch platform and Facebook, YouTube, whatever it would be. But after you get that PC, they got great support. But you get that PC, you get it hooked up, you get your monitors hooked up, you get your favorite web browser, and then you head over to where there, Brian?
Yeah, well, you stop at a .net, and then you stop at a .com. More specifically, iPitting.com. It's for iRacing. You can set up an account and a driver profile and set up all the sorts of series you race, and it'll show you data of everything you need to know, and maybe things you don't want to know, or things you didn't know you needed to know. Not just for yourself, but for your teammates as well. If you got a team, do some endurance racing, it'll show you those stats as well. You just set it all up, and then you can post what you do in your races with your team to Twitter and Facebook with iPitting. And then, as always, like we say, very easy to stream to Twitch. And just all around a great tool to use. So go check them out over at iPitting.com.
Definitely. iPitting is great, but definitely go check out the Dirty Air podcast, which is live on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern on Facebook. And if you can't catch them live, remember you can always catch the Dirty Air podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. So you can go back there and check all our previous episodes. You can always find the Dirty Air podcast at Dirty Air Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. Both there's the same, I guess, at symbol name. I forgot what it was. Tag. There you go. So, definitely check out the Dirty Air podcast, sim racing and motorsports news podcast. Really, really good. If you like podcasts and listening to stuff while you're just doing something or multitasking, check out the Dirty Air podcast on Facebook.
Yep, that's how I listen to you guys. I'm multitasking. I'm doing something and listen to you guys on my smartphone. 99% of the time it's on my smartphone. So, but yeah, make sure you check them guys out every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. But all right, guys. Well, until tomorrow night, we're going to have our season final here at finale. 2019 season. Before I let everybody go, I do want to say thank you to everybody out there on the Facebook and YouTube side for tuning in. We had a great big fan base here tonight at Freaky Fast with these guys. Happy holidays to everybody out there. But we're going to get ready to sign off here. But my last and final thing, we're going to get ready to say, God bless everybody. We do love yous all. Me and Brian and Zach say thank you for tuning in. But until tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern, it's going to be on Facebook and YouTube. We will catch you then at Daytona as we got to pack our stuff and hop on a plane. But later, guys.
See you next time.
Fellas.